Alrighty, since it's raining outside, we're gonna do the unboxing inside with this whiny dog. My dog is whining a lot recently because she's sick. She's got cold, she got the flu, but she's okay now. She's getting better and better, but she still got the colds, and she couldn't smell food good enough, so she doesn't have a lot of appetite, but she's eating, and she's so thin now, and she's very choosy with food right now because if she can't smell it, she's not gonna eat it. And if I won't put it in her mouth, she won't eat it. She just doesn't eat anything. I mean, she would, but she's very picky when she's sick. Anyway, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna unbox this now because it's raining. This mini haul. I haven't counted how many succulent hauls I've had for this month, but this is the last haul for May. But I think I did buy succulents 2 or 3 times this month, and since January I bought a lot. But I bought it from a seller. I don't know if she wants, but the name is Jola's Outlet. She's selling it on Facebook, and I spent 225 pesos only for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 succulents. Oh, may punit. Mishandling on my part. Anyway, so let's go ahead and open them up. So, I'm sorry if this is gonna bore you because I'm doing it a little bit slowly right now. Yung iba pag mag-unbox naiinip ako kasi tagal-tagal nilang magbukas. Anyway, so this one, I already have this. I don't know what this is actually. But it's so pretty. And there's 2 heads. You know what? I don't know how much I bought it, but I just might put it on the screen if I find it, because I didn't get the time to research first and check on the Facebook page first before I do the unboxing, because I already need to do the unboxing right now because the plants are going to acclimate if they stay in this box for like a long time, because they've been indoors for a couple of days now. I got this last Sunday, I think. No. Today is what? Sunday? I think I got this last Wednesday or something. No, Friday or Thursday. This one, see, it's starting to acclimate, and it's getting like yellowish leaves, and that's not good. So if it stays in the box for a longer time, because the soil is slightly damp, and they need to be in open air under the sun for quite some time. Alright, this one, I think this is a black rose echeveria. I love this one. It's like it goes really dark. But now, since it's raining really hard and almost every afternoon, actually 11 a.m. pa lang kanina, foggy na, cloudy na. So for the succulents, it's not ideal because it's very humid in the afternoon and it rains, and so I need to really transfer the succulents outside and put them indoors or put them under the shade so they won't get a lot of rain. They could drown and rot. Alright, this one has a little bit of rotten leaves underneath, but that's okay. The soil's dry. I don't know what this is. I just hate that they don't have ID. You know, the seller doesn't put the IDs, but she does know the IDs on some of the plants, but she just doesn't put the IDs. But these are very cheap, around 20, 15, 25, 35 pesos. This is another Graptoveria, pretty in pink, or Marpin. I just thought I wanted a lot of these because they grow really nicely, especially when they're in clumps and when they're clustered and they're tight and compact. But then the ones they're selling are not so compact, maybe because they were just planted or something. The roots are not that deep yet. Okay, another one is this. What is this? Oh, cat's eye? Yeah, it is, I think. Cat's eye, I'm not sure. But it's starting to adulate. I need to put this outside so they can acclimate and they can get used to the weather, or my microclimate in the balcony. This one I think is a Capitella campfire. I've never had a campfire crassula before. This is my first campfire. Is this a campfire? I'm not sure, but it looks like, I think it is. But it's variegated and it's so pretty. This is very cheap. I don't know what the price is, but I love it. So exciting. And another one. The rain has stopped. It's great. So it would rain for like not very long, maybe a couple of minutes, but it's strong. It's really strong. All right, this is wonky. Chroma. Sometimes I'm still confused about Echeveria Chroma and Melaco, but I know this is Chroma because it's less shiny and the Melaco is shinier, but it's harder for me to grow the Melaco. They always get a fungal disease on the leaves. I think they don't like too much moisture. They also don't like too much sunshine. I don't understand the Melaco. I just can't. But I think they want more wind or more air circulation and drier area and a little bit of sunshine, bright shade, I think, for most of the day. This one, I don't know what this is, but it's so pretty, and I love that it's full of farina. Is it gonna focus? Bagal mag-focus ng camera ko, nahihirapan ako dito sa camera na to. Anyway, so I just love the farina on this one, and then I just love the structure of the leaves. This is gonna look better if it's more compact. But look, the leaves underneath here are too short. So I think at the first part of growing, they were under the sun, maybe that's why they grew too short. And then they've stretched, they've elongated in the middle growth, and then the center is like more compact. So the center, that's where I'm gonna start, like when they're in this area and when they start to acclimate, hopefully they will be more compact if they'd be exposed to more sunlight. Actually not sunshine, but sunlight, bright light. Okay, because when you're just a hobbyist, and I'm just a hobbyist, and I'm just growing the succulents outdoors and just on the balcony. I don't really have a greenhouse, or I don't have a way, which means I don't really have a way to like protect the succulents, which is just the normal thing for normal people, right? We just like to enjoy our plants. Murasaki, I think, this one. And I just love the purple color. And this plant is so tough as long as it doesn't get rained on, or it doesn't sit in the rain for a very long time. But I think this is a tough plant, just like the Purple Delight and Superbum. And then this one, this is the slowest unboxing that I've done so far because I think I talk too much. Anyway, so the next one is Purple Delight. Purple Delight that's starting to adulate, and it has been chewed on by, I think, a snout weevil. This looks like a snout weevil bite marks. It's still fresh. Maybe it's in here. If it's not a snout weevil, maybe snail. Oh, it's snails, I think. Ayan, oh, may snail, oh. Snail na maliit. Nguya niya. Alright, so I mean, these are very easy to grow, the Purple Delights, but I think I've run out of Purple Delights. Hindi ko sila napapansin masyado. Nauubos-ubos na pala. Puro na lang leaf propagations. My Purple Delights are no longer that strong. I only have 2 strong tangkay left. And then this one, I love this Afterglow, but this is so small. But this grows so big, and I love the color purple, like violet. That looks really good. And then this is my favorite among the purchase. That's the reason why I made another purchase, because I saw this Prolifica Echeveria Prolifica. Is it an Echeveria? Yeah, I think. Or Sedum Echeveria. Sediveria? I don't know. But it's a Prolifica variegated. And is it ever gonna focus? And it's just so beautiful because it's variegated. It's not too obvious, the variegation, but it is. I mean, the regular Prolifica is really green. Like this one maybe, but the variegated ones, they're like brighter in color. It's just not too obvious, but they're brighter in color, and some are even yellowish, just like that. And this looks gorgeous. I love it. I'm happy to have it, and I love Prolifica because they're very prolific. Lives up to its name, Prolifica. I mean, you stick them into the soil, you leave them, and they grow. They just thrive. At least in my care before. But then I still killed my old Prolifica from before, because I just neglected the plants way too much. I let them outside in strong typhoons and rain and everything. My Dionysos is suffering. It's losing some leaves. I don't understand this plant as well. They don't like even the slightest smallest amount of water. They cannot sit in water for like not even 2-3 days, because they would lose leaves very easily. They look really tough under the sun, but I think they get sunburned if there's direct sunlight. But I think they like to be compact. They like dry atmosphere, I guess, these ones, but not too harsh sunlight. They would thrive. But I love the texture of these plants, like so shiny, and I just love it. I just love the colors. I don't know if this is a Porposorum or a Dionysos or Dionysus. Dionysus with a U, this S-U-S. That's the god of something in the Greek mythology. But then Dionysos, the succulent, is like S-O-S at the end. So every time I search it on Google, it's showing that spelling for the succulent one. But anyway, so I don't know if this is a Porposorum or a Dionysos or the other one that I forgot the name of. Not sure. And then this one is a freebie. So that seller always gives me a freebie because I always buy from her. And this is, I think, what is this? An aloe. It does look like an aloe. but it looks really tough. I like it. I love it. I love it. Thank you so much. There we go. So this is the haul. Let me just show you. There we go. And I'm sorry about the mess. It's really messy, this room. Okay. Let's get closer. Okay. So that's the haul for this month. Maybe I'll put the price in the screen as I open the box. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, plus a freebie 14 pieces of succulents, rare and common, but I think these are quite rare, at a very very cheap price for only 225 pesos for all of them. That's why I love buying succulents at this time of the year, because they're cheap and that seller sells them really cheap. It's just that some were just planted but it's okay. Alright, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'll see you again in the next video. Have a good day. Bye.